Well, we are officially between eclipses, right? The bridge between the solar eclipse and the full moon lunar eclipse on the 27th or 28th of August, depending on where you're at. So let's see what this holds for us. This is for our earth signs, for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 16th. So, what is happening here? The bridge between the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse is a bridge. It is the gap or the space in between. So we can use that as a time of reflection. Right? Reflecting on how the eclipses are affecting you, on what you're ready to let go of, and the direction you're moving into. This is also a good time for all of our signs, though, to take a look at your personal desires and find balance between what you want and whatever external limitations are presenting themselves to you. So I did a pre-shuffle and 3 cards fell out. So this is just for general for our 3 earth signs, and then I will do the regular reading for each of you as well. And I'm still in my brace. If you did not know, I was in a motor vehicle accident, so I still have my brace on, so I'm moving a little stiffly. But in the pre-shuffle, the 7 of Cups, Judgment, and the Chariot. So here's the thing for our earth signs, and this is the time of reflection, right? What are we reflecting on? We're reflecting on like breaking free from illusion. Like, can things happen for me? Can they not? Am I afraid to pick up the pots to see if there's something good under there, or if there is a serpent under there? You're breaking free of disillusionment, and you're ready to move forward with not only with clarity, but with truth and with trust. Trust in yourself, trust in your belief system, and trust in your inner guidance. So, earth signs, maybe we've been holding ourselves closed for a long time, maybe a little too long, to the point where maybe we don't trust our own dreams. So you're coming to the end of that, right? Judgment. I love this card. It is literally breaking free from sometimes self-imposed limitations, and you're ready just to trust, right? The Chariot. There's no reins on the horses. The charioteer is not even in his seat. He's on the roof. He's on the very top, and he's just trusting in the direction that life is guiding him or her. So let's get into the reading for our earth signs. We will start off, as we do, with Taurus. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we will give these cards a really good shuffle. Shovel, not a shovel, shuffle. And we will see, Taurus, what are you reflecting on in this in-between phase? Now, personally, I read cards during the eclipses. Personally, I do not manifest. I do not set intentions. That is a personal conviction that I have. You always are free to do whatever it is you want. I will say the only caveat I have to that is if you were born during an eclipse, maybe it is a good time for you to manifest and create, right? I was not. But if you were, maybe you go for it. Taurus. What are you reflecting on during this bridge time? So, Page of Swords, the Devil. The Devil came out for one of our fire signs as well. So, let's see. Page of Swords, the World. Yeah. 2 of Wands. Okay, so Taurus, you are ready to receive messages for sure. For sure. We will pull 7 cards unless more come out. And then we will use the card on the root of the deck as your 8th card. So Taurus, you have Page of Swords, the Devil, the World. The root of the deck, High Priestess. Trusting your higher self. And I just said that with the Chariot, trusting as you move forward, right? It's trusting your own intuition. So Page of Swords, the Devil, the World, Two of Wands, the Magician. This Magician came out quite often for the fire signs. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, High Priestess. 1, 2, 3. Out of 9 cards, or 8 cards, 4 of them are major arcanas. So major arcanas are the big life shifts and changes, Taurus. So trusting your higher self. And maybe learning what that higher self is trying to tell you. It's giving you a forward moving direction. It's giving you clear thought as to where you're going. You have Page of Swords. Right now, though, we're not moving forward, right? We're learning. We're still learning about ourselves. We're learning about the limitations that we've maybe put on ourselves. Some self-imposed limitations. Right, and that goes back to the Seven of Cups that we just had. Not trusting ourselves. Do you have some limitations, Taurus, where you didn't trust your intuition and you allowed yourself to either not follow it or to go in a direction that brought you to a place that you didn't want to go? Here's the thing. You're done. You're done not trusting yourself. You're done letting someone else call the shots or lead the way for you, right? You've come full circle, and I say this all the time. Archangel Metatron is at the helm when the World card comes up, and at least in this deck. You've learned a lot about yourself. You've learned to prioritize yourself, right? All of us should be the center of our own world, and you're learning that that's really key and pivotal for you. When you allow yourself to be seen and to receive, and you see both of these cards, there's a download coming into her, and she has her beautiful rainbow dress on, and the High Priestess. This is all a download. So you're receiving a lot of information at this point in time, and this information is giving you some curiosity, Taurus. What are you dreaming about? What kind of future do you want to create? Because this is the portal time. These eclipses now will set the tone for the next 18 years. Yeah, that's a long time. So what do you want? What are you dreaming of? What is the thing inside of you that you haven't let come out? Maybe you're looking into your mystical side. What mysticism means for you, what inherent gifts that you have inside of you, what calls your attention when you're alone and when you see something online, or if you're just kind of daydreaming about something, what is calling your attention? That's the download that you're receiving. You have, again, 2 cards of downloads. Allow yourself to receive that information intuitively, and you will get clear guidance as exactly what you need and where you're going. Nothing is in the way. Look, he's running off to, I'm going to say, his Harley. For me, that's going to be a Harley. He's got his intuition guiding the way. And even his shoes, red-soled shoes, right? He's really grounded in where he's going. He's grounded in his intuition. And I say him because it looks like a male figure. It could be a female figure. Doesn't matter. Really grounded in his direction. He's getting really clear because he's got something great. When the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles comes up, this is magic. You're creating magic. You're creating a new world for yourself. And I should back that up a little bit. You're creating a world that's already within you, that's waiting to come forward, that's new to your human self, but it's not new to your spiritual self. So this is waiting to emerge. And it's like there's something that's been not wanting you to lean into your own strength and power, because that means that you get to step fully forward into the life that you were born to live. You get to create anything that you want. The infinity symbol on the hood of the Magician And the Magician just pulls out of the well all the elements, right? All the elements of the tarot: earth, air, fire, and water. Pull all those elements out. You're already earth. You already have that element that you are an expert on. So pull in the water element, your emotions, your intuition, which is these cards. Pull out your fire, right? That is your passion. That is your creativity. What is that creativity telling you? Where is it trying to lead you to? Pull out your air signs, right? Your swords, your clarity. Get really clear and focused in the direction forward. This is an excellent time, Taurus, for you to trust yourself, for you to trust in the unexpected, to trust in the unexplainable, to trust in the feelings that have no words to them. We all have these times where we have something happen, or we have this feeling and we just cannot express it. That's where you're going, and that's what's opening for you, and that is what will lead you on your new path. The key here is to trust. Okay, we had the Chariot card. The key here is for you to trust. And Taurus, this is a whole new, out of your comfort zone, right? Because you are a fixed sign. You're completely getting out of your comfort zone, and maybe that's the whole point. I tell my yoga students all the time, although obviously I'm not teaching now, let's get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's when we are in discomfort when we have growth. When we are comfortable and complacent, there's no way for us to grow. We have to get a little uncomfortable. Taurus, that is your reading for this bridge week of August 16th. If you have any questions, put them in the comment box, and we will move on to our Virgo friends. Hello Virgo, how are you? Let's see what this week holds for our Virgo friends. This bridge week. What are you reflecting on, Virgo? What is the reflection? Because let's face it, like, your birthday is next. There you go, back again. Your birthday is next, right? Once you get out of Leo, it'll be your birthday, and this full moon lunar eclipse rather is in Virgo. It is your lunar eclipse, and powerful for you. Yes, again, I don't manifest, I don't create, I don't set intentions during eclipses, but I surely know that some signs have, feel things a lot more than others, especially if the eclipse is in their sign. So let's get a really good shuffle here, Virgo, because I always want to make sure you get a clear shuffle in the cards. And we will see, we're just asking what you're reflecting on during this time. So, what is Virgo reflecting on during this bridge week of August 16th? Okay, Page of Pentacles, Temperance, Sagittarius. Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, Leo had that. The Chariot again. The Empress, what are you putting out into the world? So far, 3 major arcanas out of 6 of the cards. Temperance, which is balance, which is also alchemy. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Trust and faith, right? Empress, she has the full moon here. So what are you putting out? What are you creating, or what are you creating for the world or for your personal world? I think it's more than just your personal world, because you have the Six of Wands. So that's about public recognition. Okay, you have 2 more cards here. And then the root of the deck. Knight of Cups. I love this Knight of Cups. He's so romantic. And again, you have 3 horses so far in this reading. If that happens to be a spirit animal for you. For me, that's a sign. We saw the Hermit in the split when I was shuffling. 6 of Swords. Okay. So, this is about listening to your heart. This could be a love coming in, but I don't feel that strongly. This is listening to your heart, kind of like romancing yourself, giving yourself the things that you need, right? Page of Pentacles, curiosity about what feels safe for you, and what are the things that you absolutely need. right? Temperance, Archangel Gabriel. This is balance. This is balancing and manifesting at the same time. So again, if we're not manifesting yet, right? Manifesting arm is kind of over here. We're kind of still in the shadow phase. We're not manifesting yet. What are you manifesting? Ace of Cups. And again, this could be a love reading, but although I'm not feeling that. Again, tending to your heart. Romancing yourself, like I said before, romancing yourself, giving yourself the love that you need. And sometimes what we say we need from others is really the thing that we need from our own selves. And be tender with yourself, because change is coming. 6 of Wands. Like, you are going to be in the public eye. Whatever it is you're putting out into the world, whatever it is you're creating now, you're going to get a lot of public recognition. So some of you could be writing a book that's coming up very strongly. But there's a lot of, if you see like the hands here like applauding and their arms are waving, yeah, you're going to be publicly recognized for something that you've been working on probably for a while now. But you're ready for it. Like, you're ready for it. You have a lot of faith and trust in not only the work you've done, but where it is leading you to. And it's leading you in a whole new direction. You have the Hermit. This is a contemplation time, because I'm feeling that this time, Virgo, you're being led in a whole new direction. Like, once you get seen for who you are and your creativity and what you're putting out there and the faith and trust that you have, not only in yourself, but in your journey and in your guidance, it will take you to a whole new place. A whole new place that you probably it's probably not even in your place of awareness. It's probably not on your vision board. You're going to a whole new place that is above and beyond anything you can imagine. And I will just pull out one more card, because we have this on the root of the deck. 10 of Pentacles. Bring you to a place of full completion, of abundance beyond what you could imagine. And abundance is whatever it means for you, Virgo. Most people, again, Pentacles, and you're an earth sign, right? And this is an earth symbol. It is about necessities, right? What do you need? Material. It's all about material needs. Yes, it is about home. It is about money. But what does abundance really mean to you? That's the question. This is the portal, or the bridge time now, the reflective time, for you to kind of think about what does abundance mean to you. You're being led in a whole new direction. But I kind of think you may know you're going in a new direction. I don't think you know where you're going to land. And the cards are not saying where you're going to land. But you have a lot of trust and faith in what you're putting out into the world. And I don't think this is just your personal world, your personal little family, and your personal little community. I feel like this is more of a global thing. So take your seat in the spotlight. Stand with your arms wide open, ready to receive, because the world literally is at your feet, Virgo. Beautiful reading, Virgo. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Feel free to reach out if you want a little more clarity for your personal journey. And we will move on to, hello, Capricorn. How is Capricorn? Let's give these cards a really good, fire signs had this. Let's give these cards a really good shuffle for our Capricorn friends. And we will see. What are you reflecting on, Capricorn? And again, one day, and that card is back again. One day I'll get this shuffling thing. All right. What is Capricorn reflecting on this week? Right. What are you reflecting on this phase between eclipses? The pause. And maybe it's okay to pause and not to do. Right? We don't always have to do. But let's see. Capricorn, so far, all of your cards are face down. So what is Capricorn reflecting on this week? This bridge phase, this pause. And sometimes, you know, it's really good to pause and not feel like you have to do anything. Like we don't have to accomplish anything right now. That's kind of a great space to be in. Okay. Capricorn, on the root of the deck for you. Queen of Pentacles, but of course, why not, right? This is you. This is your queen. Of a place of being confident, of being self-made, of being comfortable, of having everything you could possibly ever want. All your cards are face down. So let's see. The High Priestess. King of Swords. Six of Wands again. Five of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Justice. So this Libra. And Ace of Cups. So we just had that. So, yeah. Reflecting on what is comfort for you. And also reflecting, Capricorn, on what you've created for yourself in your life thus far. Go back. Look at your journey. What obstacles have you overcome? Or what obstacles no longer have a hold on you? Sometimes you don't have to overcome things. Sometimes it's just letting them go. There's a difference. There's a big difference. Sometimes overcoming things is a really big mental, emotional, and spiritual struggle. And sometimes we realize, wait a minute, I don't have to do anything with that. It's not even mine. I can just drop it here. A lot of wisdom in that, and seeing things in two different ways. Trusting yourself, but of course, right? Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting the information coming down to you, because that is giving you clarity. That is giving you clarity to be able to, for you to be able to see yourself for who you are, for the strength that you have, for everything that you have created, and for everything you have that you're going to be creating in the future. For some of our Capricorn friends, I kind of get the feeling this being seen for all that you've done and all that you are can be very uncomfortable. Like it can be, for some of our Capricorn friends, I feel this is very uncomfortable. And this is almost like a new seed you're planting of awareness, of allowing yourself to be seen. Right? And again, you know, eyes closed is like having deep trust. Eyes open is like, oh, wait a minute. Do I have to control this situation? Eyes closed is like, no, you don't have to control anything. Right? You don't have to control anything. You can just let it unwind. Right? And be tender with your heart, right? Be patient with yourself as you move into this phase of getting a little uncomfortable with being seen and with being recognized for everything you've created for yourself. The world is watching whether you want to be seen or not. Maybe not the whole world, but people watch what you do and how you do it. And they may be asking you, Capricorn, like, how did you get this? How did you do that? Like, what did you do? So, yeah, I listened to my own intuition. I followed my own internal guidance. Oh, look at that, she matches my dress. I listened to my own internal guidance, and in doing so, when I allowed myself to get quiet enough so the outside world didn't distract me, I got really clear. I got really clear with being comfortable, of seeing where my discomfort lies and rising above that. Because this new world I'm creating for myself is about balance. It is about trust. It is about honoring my heart. This is a very powerful reading, Capricorn. Letting yourself be seen, honoring your heart. This is beautiful. So I'm loving this for our Capricorn friends. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. And always, if you would like to schedule a reading with me, my books are open for now. And thank you for for your likes, your comments, your shares, for being a part of this community. Enjoy this time of reflection and just not without the need to do anything. Enjoy the bridge, and until next time, I always send you light and love.